This is the Night Wolf howling at you, and today we're going to travel through the dark dimension of Despondos to Etheria so we can look at the Masters of the Universe, Princess of Power, Leech figure for the Masterverse line of action figures. This handsome fellow is part of the Horde, and there's a lot of interesting artwork on this package. And I don't normally get too in depth, but we do have Scorpina. I know I just got that name wrong too. Man, I feel stupid. We got Catra's Panther form, and I really hope they make an action figure of that one. I want Catra's Panther form. We've already got a Catra figure. They also are showing us Adora and Grizzlor. Grizzlor has already been released, and like I said, the regular Catra figure has been released, but that's it. So hopefully we're gonna get some more of them. Unfortunately, I ordered this from Amazon, and Amazon basically seems to only get the international packages so that they don't have to worry about where they're shipping to, I guess. It is set up a bit different. I don't have like the US release to go over. And the US release did have a little information on the bottom, which I was able to snag offline, where it says Leech, the evil master of power suction. Uh, put your comments right here, right now, on that one. A product of evil horde science, Leech terrorizes Etherians with his energy-draining hands. Let's open the sucker up, shall we? Isn't that cute? So on this package, though, it's showing us the equipment that comes with him on the side and how it's supposed to attach to him. Kind of interesting. So unlike our previous releases of Leech, his hands and feet are not designed to be suction cups, so he cannot suction to anything. And if you try too hard and actually succeed in getting it to slam down, yeah, probably broke the plastic. They also went with just giving us one head. You know, previous versions, of course, have had both in Origins and Classics, I want to say. Both had a suction looking head and then a plain looking head. He just has the plain looking head, although that's probably not the best way to put it. Man, look at the inside of that mouth. That is kind of terrifying when you get right down to it. And the tongue, man, it's got so much little detail on it. It's really gross. I love it. Red beady eyes. He's got his little whip accessory here that you attach to his arm. Designed as the Horde symbol. Actually looks pretty good, but also kind of weird if you ask me. It's like the whip is the spinal column or something. We also get a Horde crossbow. I don't think this is the same version that came with Hordak, though. Oh, jeez. I apparently also can't keep my hands on it. Like I said, I don't think this is the same version that came with Hordak because I have not actually opened up the Hordak yet. Probably should. But let's take a better look at the figure here. Obviously, lots of new parts. I do believe, though, that he's using a lot of slush heads extras here in order to get that kind of bumpy detailing on the skin. New feet, new hands. New wristbands. I'm just going to say it right now. This hurts when you put your fingers on it trying to move stuff around. It's also kind of weird because, like, his face isn't exactly even all around. It's not, it's like this side of the face is a little bit smaller than that side, which I have to assume is on purpose, but it really kind of throws it off a little to me. But anyway, articulation wise, of course, the head is on a ball joint and can spin all around, move up and down. It's a shame they did not make it so that his mouth could close. Though I'm not sure how you could do that with this face design, because it would almost have to be like a rubber that would move with it. But it is still kind of a shame. Bet you he gets lots of flies in his mouth. We have the standard hinge up, which is hindered by the shoulder pauldron a little bit. If we move that out of the way, we can get it all the way up there. But then the shoulder pauldron falls. And we push it back in place. There is a bicep cut in there. It's actually kind of difficult to work with the shoulder pauldron. And once you start moving it, the damn thing falls down to the side a bit, and you have to put it back up in place. And then you can't move the bicep cut again. Oh man. We have the double jointed elbow. Oh shoot. And that one is fused. Let's see if we can get the other side to move properly. Yep. The joint does look fine on the left side. I will have to heat up the right side if I want to try to get that bottom part to move. Can I wiggle it a little bit maybe? Nope. Even the wiggling it doesn't seem to want to break it. Or break the stiffness. He's got a boob cut where we can spin him all around at the waist, and he can slide sideways, forward, and back because it is kind of like a ball joint setup with probably a hinge there as well. I think there's a waist swivel, but I can't get it to work. Oh my gosh. I mean, all the Masterverse figures have had a waist swivel here. I can't imagine they wouldn't have done it with this one. But it is so stiff. Well, he may not actually have a waist swivel. Because I, for the life of me, cannot get that to move. And at this point, I'm almost afraid it'll break. Alright. Guess we'll leave it at that. Maybe if I heat up the whole figure, it'll move. But otherwise, yeah, it appears that his waist swivel does not work if he has one. We do have the standard legs where he can kick out and up. So our buddy Leech here can give us a really good high kick or smash somebody in the face with his crotch, which I'm sure smells really pleasant. Kick forward, really far. Like, I'm honestly impressed with how easy it is to move the legs front and back with the Masterverse. Sure, when you go backwards, it does get pushed out by his butt, but, you know, still works well. Double joint at the knee. Spin at the boot. There's some nice horror detailing on the boot and actually on the pauldrons, but we have the spin and hinge at the ankle. Now I can't keep that shoulder thing up in place anymore. Alright, there we go. Like, I'm surprised they didn't give us alternate hands, although... There we go. You can take his little bracer off. Are all the Masterverse pegs that... I don't think they're that big, but that is a huge peg. Mm. We can attach his whip weapon to his wrist. Like so. Okay, we'll move it further back. Maybe it'll stay on. So we can go ahead and go around somebody's neck and go. I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. The whip weapon, not my favorite accessory. I mean, it kind of looks cool the way they designed it, or at least how detailed it is for the horde head. But other than that, it's kind of lame. Then, of course, we can attach the crossbow to his wrist as well. And one thing to note, again, with the design of his feet, he does not have any holes in his feet for pegs. So he ain't going to give you no help for standing other than his own design. Overall, I think this is a pretty nice update for Leech. I think some things could have been done better. I believe the original figure came with a net. I know the Classics figure definitely came with a net. But I don't think they gave us that with the Deluxe Origins figure. It's been so long I can't remember. But if you're collecting the Princess of Power or the Horde figures, I think this is a good addition to your collection. Just be careful around that. And if you have been able to get his waist to move, if you've picked him up, please let me know, because I definitely want to know why that isn't working very well on my figure at all, if it's supposed to. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Peace and love.